Okay, so welcome to our channel. Okay, so first today we are doing this one is 3D drawing. Okay, 3D drawing already done this 2D drawing previously in AutoCAD. Okay, so now in AutoCAD we are doing now 3D for this drawing. Okay, so from this is the dimension. This one is 130 distance between two. Okay, this one is 130. This one is 50 is the radius and 100 is the diameter. This one also 50 is the radius and 100 is the diameter, and this diameter is 40, and between two distances extreme distance is 60 and this one is 15. Okay, so now we can create here first one line. Okay, suppose this is the line, straight line, so should ortho mode is on here. So now this one is ortho mode is on, and we can create here 130 distance. Okay, 130 distance, then escape it. So now after that we can create two circle. Okay, so this one is the circle. Okay, so just select here, and suppose this one is the circle. Suppose that is the 50. Okay, this one is 50, and also circle. Now this one also 50. Okay, this one also 50, and after that we can create here two tangent line. Okay, suppose you on here quadrant. Okay, quadrant. So suppose just click here and click here. So now this one is quadrant on, and then also create line from these to that. So this one is quadrant on. Now endpoint is required. Okay, so endpoint is on here. So now we can create another circle. So from here, so select here. So suppose this one is 20. So now this one is 20. Okay, create one line here, which is select this one. So now this one is the 30. 30 is the distance, and then this one is 15. 15 means suppose this one is total 15. So one half is 7.5. Okay, then create select anywhere inside of the circle. Okay, just click anywhere. Okay, then escape it. Then extra line should be trim. So you can click here, that is the trim option, or go to the modify. This one is trim. So now this one also trim. So select here. So now this one is trim. Next we can do here mirror. Okay, mirror. Suppose select this one, select that one, right click, select this point and select that point. So now then enter. So now this one is mirror. Okay, and here we can select here mirror also, select this one, select that one, also select this one, select that one, right click. Okay, select this point and select that point. Okay, so now enter. So now this one also mirror. Okay, then here trim. So now this one is trim. So just click here, click here. Okay, click here. This one is trim, and also select this one, select that one. Only outer portion is required. Okay, select this one. So now this one is the outer portion is required. Okay, right click, enter. Okay, then go to here and go to the isometric view. So now this one is isometric view. Then we can select here, draw here region. Okay, region. Suppose draw here region. So now select total sketch. Select total sketch here. Okay, at a time, and then right click. So now this one select at a time. After region, this one select at a time. Otherwise region cannot be done. Okay. So what is the reason for region cannot be done? Okay, so suppose if you not choose properly, means endpoint to endpoint, some gap is there, so region not happen. Okay, so you should properly endpoint to endpoint join here, then only region can happen. Okay, so now here draw here this one modeling and then extrude. Okay, extrude it. So suppose select this one and select that one, right click, enter. So now that is the height. Here height is 25. Okay, just look at the figure. So height is 25 because just show here this one is 25. Okay, basic height is 25. This one is 25. Okay, both. But there have a no material. This hat portion means there have a material. This hat portion means there have a material, and this hat portion means there have a material. But in this portion there have a no material, and also in this portion there have a no material. Okay, so we can create here. Suppose select this one, and then we can create here 3 point. Okay, 3 point means UCS you can change. When you create 3D, you just set up here 3D modeling. Okay, 3D modeling. So UCS coming here. Otherwise, you can go tools, new UCS. Okay, every time you need to be go here. Okay, so suppose 3 point. So just select here center point. Okay, center. So circle center is showing here. Suppose this is the circle center. So now if ortho mode is on, this is the x direction and this is the y direction. Okay, so here now one circle. Okay, one circle. Suppose choose here. This is the circle and that is the radius here, which is same as previous one. So radius is 50. Okay, so this is the radius is 50 now. So that is the 50 radius. And now what is the height? We just look at here. Total height is here 65. Okay, total height is here 65. So this one is suppose 25. So rest of part is how much? 40. Okay, so we can create here draw modeling here extrude. So suppose select this one, right click, enter. Okay, so that is the 40. So now give it here 40, enter. So now that is the 40. So this one is one object and this one is another object. Okay, so escape it. If suppose you can choose here, this one is shaded. So now this one is shaded. Okay, there are no hollow. Okay, so you need to be create, modify here, solid editing here, subtract. Okay, subtract. So bigger one, right click, then smaller one, right click. Okay, so here this one is shaded view. So now this one is hollow here. Okay, so here this one is studio wireframe. So now modify solid editing here, union, just select this one and select that one, then right click. So union created here. Okay, so suppose choose here shaded view. So now this one is shaded view. Okay, so here 2D wireframe. Now we can create here suppose 3 point. Suppose choose here, select this one, and suppose this is the x direction. Ortho mode should on here. So this is the x direction and this one is y direction. So now z direction should be downward. Okay, if you click here 3 point, suppose choose here this one. Suppose this is the x direction and this is the y direction. So z direction in the upward. Z positive is the upward. If x direction is this one. Okay, so we need to change. Click here. So x direction is this one and y direction is this one. Okay, now we can create circle here. Okay, we can create circle here which is suppose 27. 27 is the radius. Okay, 27 is the radius because you just take it here. This diameter is 54. Diameter, if suppose diameter is 54, so radius is the 27. Okay, so here we can create here modeling extrude. So suppose select this circle, right click, enter, and should be downward. Total distance is how much? 65. So just write it here 65. So now this one is 65 created here. So if you want to hollow this one, so go to modify, solid editing, and then subtract. Then bigger one, right click, then smaller one, right click. Okay, so here this one is shaded view. So now this one is look like this. You just rotate here, view, orbit, constant orbit, and then press left click. So now this one is rotate is down, look like this. Okay, so exit, and then here 2D wireframe. So now create here line. Okay, create by line. Suppose select this one. Okay, so select this one. Suppose from the center point we can create here 40 by 100 rectangle. So 40 by 100 rectangle, why? So this one is 40 and this diameter maximum is 100. So that's why 40 by 100 is required. So from the center point we can create here, in one side this one is 20. Okay, in that side this one is 50. In that side this one is 40. In that side this one is 100. Okay, in that side this one is, in that side this one is 40. Okay, and select this one. So that is the main rectangle. Okay, so suppose select this one and delete it. So now this one is delete. Then draw here, this one is region. Suppose select here, select here, select here, select here, and select here, then right click. So now this one is one region created here. Okay, then we can create here extrude. This is the extrude option. So suppose click here, right click, enter. Okay, in the downward portion, suppose here 10, enter. So now this one is 10. Okay, then modify here 3D solid editing. Here need to be subtract. Okay, so suppose bigger one, right click, then smaller one, right click. So now this one is subtract. Okay, so now we can create fillet. Suppose there have a R5 fillet. Okay, R5 fillet and one chamfer is there. Okay, so now we can create here, modify here solid editing, fillet edge. Suppose select this one, radius. Suppose fillet radius is 5, enter. So now this one is 5 and then enter. Okay, so now this one is complete the command here. Now create here solid editing, here chamfer. Suppose select this one. Okay, distance, suppose give it here 2, enter, and 2, enter, then enter. So now this one is completed. Okay, so shaded view. So that is the 3D we can create. You can rotate by this one by constant orbit. So now this one is look like this. Okay, this one is look like this. Okay, if you create in any layer or anything, so you can give any color this one. Okay, so that is all of you practice. This one is with the dimension, this one is 3D object. Okay.